Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Brenda's Musings. So tonight I want to ask you, are you your own worst critic? Or your own best critic? Depending on how you want to phrase it, I guess. And I ask you this because I find that I am critical of my work far more than anybody else is. And I think generally that that's true. At least I hope it is. I hope that nobody out there is criticizing you more than you criticize yourself. But there are different types of criticism. There is destructive criticism, where you just beat up on yourself and, you call yourself, crazy names like, oh, I'm so stupid, or I can't believe I did that, or blah, 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 like all that kind of stuff, which we do. It's just part of human nature. But then there's also the constructive criticism part. And this is what I'd like to do. When I give a presentation of any form, whether it be just, speaking, or whether it be doing art, or whether it be performing music, or whatever it happens to be, I like to be able to videotape myself. Now today, I unfortunately did not hit the record button, and I thought about it about a third of the way through, maybe even half the way through, and I should have hit it then even, it would have helped, but I didn't. And I regret that, but that's it, it's in the past. But what happened was all the way through the workshop, in my mind, back of my mind was going, oh, next time you should do this, or it'd be advantageous for you to do that, or wouldn't it be cool if, so on and so forth. And all of these thoughts were sort of swirling around in my mind. So there's two things about that. One, I didn't have a chance to write anything down or record it or whatever, so I probably only remember about half of them. And secondly, in thinking about what I would be doing next time, I was robbing myself of staying present in the moment. And that's when you tend to fumble up a bit more, right? So there was that. But why I like to record things is because I like to be able to go back and watch from an observer's point of view. Because when you're in the middle of it, you are I shouldn't say you. I am so busy talking to myself in my head that I don't recognize fully where I'm being brilliant and where I'm not being true to myself and the people that I'm working with. So in watching it from an observer's point of view, you get to stand back and sort of look at it objectively and look at the performance or the teaching or the, whatever it happens to be, and say, that was really good. I'm going to use that again next time. Or, oh, here's something I could have said in a better way. Or, oh, I need to be a little bit more assertive. Or, oh, I was too assertive. That kind of a thing. And you get an idea because you're listening to your voice, you're hearing the way people respond to you. If it's on a video, excuse me, you got the advantage of, hearing the intonations, hearing maybe some of the conversations that are going on, and understanding fully where people get lost, maybe need more instruction, or, where they're really excited by something that they've discovered, or, whatever it might be. And so I don't have that, to fall back on this time. I won't make that mistake again, hopefully. But, I did recognize some places where, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I did recognize some places where I can fill in some gaps with some notes. So I'm thankful for that. I was present, I was present 99% of the time, but, I had those shoot-off sorts of things that took some of my attention. And, I remember most of them, I hope, but the ones I wasn't able to catch while I was doing it, I might have been able to have caught had I recorded it. So an opportunity lost, but still so much gained. And I'm really, really thankful to the people who, signed up and who came out and did some amazing art. They just did some really great stuff. And what I love about it is that you never know what you're going to get, especially when you're experimenting with something or you're trying something for the first time, or you just don't know what you're going to get. And I think they walked away with some, cool pieces. Anyway, that's my musing for the day. Have a great one, everyone.